Hey, Jenny here again. Nice to see you guys this week. So, I've actually had a really fantastic week. I mean, it's just been uplifting, good energy, good people, good friends. I was really reminded this week that life goes on and why not just make the best of it? We all know everything happens for a reason, even people who deny it, or there are people out there who just think everything is coincidence, but I'm very much a believer that life happens the way it's supposed to happen. Things fall into place, and things fall out of place so other things can fall into place. And maybe there's a bigger plan to how everything stacks together. It's pretty cool, actually, if you start paying attention to the coincidences, to how things line up. It sometimes, most of the time, it's perfect. Why? I don't know. Because life, man, life. So, I've been doing some meditating. Of course, that's something I've been getting into. Meditating, yoga. I've been doing yoga, every week for the past month. But I've been laying in bed, and really, working on feeling my energy, where it is in my body, even moving it a little bit. How can I feel that warmth? Because you can really kind of feel it when you just kind of think internally and focus on the heart. Is really like how I like to do it, and just really spread and feel that love, and you kind of just feel it vibrate throughout your whole body, and the warm energy vibrating. You can move it a little bit. I've been working on that. And so my cat likes to come lay on me when, I'm doing my kind of before bed routine, laying down. And so I was, concentrating my energy really hard into my heart right where she was laying. And she starts purring, rolls over, and does that whole nudge thing right on my chest, and like meow, purr, stretch, love this. She could just feel that influx of energy right there. And I mean, so we've done that a few times, and she really likes it. And I've actually been doing a lot of fun things at night right before I go to bed. Been having my personal bedtime, and in that, so what I've been trying to do, this is kind of weird, but when I'm going into a dream, I've written a lot of my dreams down in the past. I've lucid dreams. I'm very much aware in my dreams. I fly all the time. That's something I do in my dreams. I love flying, and it just happens. But what I really am interested in is how everything that you're dreaming is happening in your mind or in your spirit, or where, or am I going away? Does my spirit self leave my physical self and let my body sleep? I mean, what is it exactly that goes on? I like to really think about that. And one thing I've been trying to do is as I let my body fall asleep, my physical self, I'm trying to stay almost consciously aware to sort of travel with my mind into whatever dream I'm going to go into, or whatever world. And the point is to be aware as it happens. So I was laying in bed last night, and I was thinking about, falling into the zone, going to where my mind's going to take me for the dream. And I kind of ended up in a weird cuddle puddle with a bunch of friends. But where I ended up, the person I was next to was someone that would have been really weird, never would have happened. But it was cool. And I recognized right away that I was in a dream, but I kind of didn't quite get that transition from my bed to suddenly here. And then the scariest thing happened. And then so this had kind of happened, pulled into this light dream, and then all of a sudden I was back in my bed, and I couldn't move. I had the sleep paralysis, but I still saw my cat on my chest, where I'd left her. And I felt someone pressing the pillow in from behind my head this way, and then on the sides too, and I couldn't move, and it was freaking me out. And I tried to do the muffled scream and was trying to move so hard it felt and all of a sudden I snapped to in my bed, and there was nothing pushing on my pillow. My cat was still on my chest, so obviously I hadn't moved. I hadn't made any noise, and it was a really interesting experience. And so I'm only more inspired to keep trying to like play with the dream world. And I don't know, I think I'm onto something. And so found I've always been interested in my dreams, but got new things to test and experiment with. So this week has just been a really big reminder of there's so much out there to do and explore, and so many new things. And why sit around? I've got my projects that I'm working on still, and just really starting to figure out what am I interested in. And it's actually kind of exciting. Like, me, what do I like? What am I interested in? I really love myself a lot today, and I hope that you do too. And so that's where I'm at, doing cool things. I will update you guys next week.